Okay, it is this one. Yay. Okay, hold on, let me see. Actually, hopefully. Well, it just lock. Oh, yay. Oh, hey, partner. How's it going? Hey, new day. How's it going, guys? Oh, yay. Happy Memorial Day, guys. Hope you guys are doing well. I already realized stuff I forgot. I was in Case by Cases live, and I totally forgot that Reese contacted McClelland in May of 2017. I also forgot that the phone was reset on the, what is that, the fucking 4th? Okay. Let me see. Oh man, what is... Oh, because I needs to get... I have my laptop going too, guys. I just got to that portion of the show. Yeah, I got kicked out, but it's okay. I'm used to it. Okay, I need to mute this. Sorry. Shit. There we go. Okay. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay too. I need to plug this thing in. Hey, artist! Hi! Oh, sorry, that was probably loud. Sorry, guys. I need to... Like... Sorry, I'm still in my gardening stuff. I was just too lazy to change. Why is this so hard? That's what she said. Yay! Okay, I got it hooked up. Yes, so I should be able to see you guys now. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Amy's cool. Hey, Collie! Hi! Let me make sure I can see all of you guys. Hopefully. Okay, yeah, it's fine. I'm used to it, guys. I'm used to it. And I ordered a punching bag. I ordered a punching bag. So hopefully, I can learn how to get out some of that anger. Yeah, Amy was really cool about it. She's nice. She's nice. Okay, so, I realized, actually, let me do this, that I already missed some stuff. I already forgot, what was it? It was, welcome. If anybody has anything they want to talk about for, the timeline, even if it's any year, because I'll show you what I have for 2018. Oh. What do you mean I is commenting? What? Yay. How to wrap your hands. Okay. Yeah. I have these like little sparring things. Oh, EOA was in there? Damn it. Damn it. Did he go in there after? Cause that's good that he was in there. I missed him though. Damn. Damn it. That sucks. So, New Day, I had to unpin your comment because I already messed up and I had to pin that I missed on February 4th. Libby's phone is reset, which is like pretty important, right? So, yeah, 4th of February, reset phone. And then, oh, do you guys know approximately when Becky Patty said that BH Brad was like possibly, you know, somebody that they should look at? Was that really early in 2017 sometime? And then what was the other one? Oh, and then when the OIG, Office of Inspector General inspection into the Indianapolis FBI field office began. It's in the click report. Okay. In the click report. Damn. I wish I like actually saved stuff. I know I don't have that. Okay, well that's good to know. It's at least in the click report for Becky Patty. Yeah, this is my Eye of Apophis notebook. I'm like halfway through it, but yeah. That's awesome, guys. Okay, well, so let me show you. Oh, and then what was the other thing? It was May 2017. Reese reaches out to Ives. For some reason, I thought he had written like 9 letters. But, you know, I love how my mind, like, makes up stuff. Yeah. So I'll show you what I have for 2018. Is it... Yeah. Shh, computer, you're so loud. Okay, so, actually, you know what I need to do? I don't know why that's gonna... Let me do this. When did the DOJ begin investigating W.J. Abbott and the Indianapolis FBI field office? When did the DOJ begin investigating W.J. Abbott and the Indianapolis field office pertaining to their investigation of Larry Nassar? Thank you, guys. Thank you. $2015. Yeah, so 2015, USA Gymnastics first reported allegations against Larry Nassar to the FBI's Indianapolis field office under then Special Agent in Charge W.J. Abbott. So from 2017 to 2018, there was media scrutiny and congressional attention, which began intensifying around how the Indianapolis office handled the allegations. During this period, according to the Inspector General, Indianapolis officials provided incomplete or inaccurate explanations of what happened. So it was during that period. Okay. So the DOJ Office of Inspector General initiated its investigation after reports surfaced that the Indianapolis office mishandled the Nassar allegations. Publicly available descriptions do not pin it to a single exact day, but the investigation appears to have begun after the handling became a subject of public controversy in 2017-2018, rather than during the original investigation itself. So I knew it was... Oh, wow. Yeah. I knew that the OIG report came out on the 14th of July, 2021. Let me do this. No, not that one. Did I not open the other one? Oh no, because it's a PDF, that's why. So can I, like, add to it? May 2022. No, I can't. God damn it. Alright. Where are you? There you are. Okay. Oh, no. I already... God damn it. Alright, hold on. Is it? It's in this one. And it is this. Copy. Paste. Yeah. So, very first crime con in Indianapolis, June. Okay, thank you. In Indianapolis. Oh, you mean the very first crime con completely? Hey, Sunflower. Hey, how's it going? To grift off the true crime enthusiast. Okay, so we need this now too. Okay, I need to just make, hold on, I need to make this as the complete incomplete. Delphi timeline. Even though it's like every other type of timeline. Okay, and now I just need to make one for 2017 now. Probably should have done that to begin with. This did not copy and paste well. Okay, there we go. Awesome. That's weird that they decided to do a crime con in 2017 in Indianapolis. I wonder if like Indiana has like a higher crime rate than normal. I'm sorry if my computer is being really loud. Oh. The motive of its creation is quite fascinating. I'm suggesting this crime was to make it... Jesus Christ. Well, I guess I will try to play the more positive devil's advocates to become stars. Jesus. I'm trying to not be as conspiratorial. But that's scary. Yeah. Let's see. Music markers, narrative field, developments. Okay. No. Don't know why it didn't. Alright, we're just gonna go to June then. If I can find June. You said June? June 2017. That's so crazy. Hey, Anarch. Hey. Hey, Criminal Sociology. Hey, Right Side Up. Hey, guys. Welcome. We're going over the timeline because I missed a bunch of things. Yeah. Let me see. 4 of February. The phone is reset. And you know, it would be interesting to go through that week, like, leading up to it. Or leading, here, I'm sorry. I don't even know where I'm supposed to be looking. Leading up to, the murders. But, like, to include those 10 days, like Artist and New Day are always talking about it. Why reset the phone then? You know? It's pretty interesting stuff. Hey, Sunflower. Only it wasn't a motive and we were the stars. Ooh, oh, movie. Only it wasn't a movie. Hey, Nicole. Hey. How's it going, guys? That's crazy. Grift off of true crime enthusiasts. Embellished narratives of true crime cases. Oh my goodness. Wild, you out soliciting homes on holiday for pest control. Oh no. What? For pest control? That sucks. Yeah. Okay. So, and then Reno Reese in May 2017. Reached out. Yeah, May. Okay. May. Reese. I hope I'm spelling his name right. Reaches out to something there. Yeah, it's good to see you guys. I can't believe the first Crime Con is held in Indianapolis in 2017. That kind of blows my mind. Let's see this as... Yeah, that blows my mind, guys. And then does anybody happen to know when... Well, actually, does anybody know where I can get the click report, first of all? And then I need to go through it and find when Becky... Because, like, for some reason my brain's like, oh, she probably said that in 2018, though. But it could have been. And then I need to find when, just in general. Because, so, the theory is that then, too, the FBI wasn't at their best because they were in the middle of a Department of Justice investigation for royally effing up the, is that not doing that? It's good to see everyone. Yeah, for royally messing up the Larry Nassar investigation. Statement, Dan Dalen. Is that just a generic? No, don't do that. No. We don't want the indentation that far. What? Never mind. No, hold on. This is gonna irritate me now. All right. Well, thank you. Happy Memorial Day. Yeah. All the people who have passed. I believe during wartime? I'm not sure. Anybody serving the country, maybe. Alright. No, fine. Yeah. So, I have a lot of the stuff in 2018 is actually the Terrific Trio doing their investigation into you know, the Odinist. His phone is reset. I'm wondering too, so you know how Artist and New Day talked about the dual SIM adapter, ribbon adapter? Like, would that mean that, like, theoretically, if somebody was using that, if the phone is reset, does that mean that it's just Libby's SIM, or is it something else? I guess, like, I kind of need to just know understand the basics of, like, what exactly would have been reset on her phone, you know? Because if you're returning it to factory reset, like, what does that do? Go to ISP. You mean, like, when he got the lawyer right side up? Or do you mean CPS? destination, because I think it was in the spring of 2023 that Click was reading about the arrest of Richard Allen, and then Click had to lawyer up in order to write to McClelland to tell him, hey, we investigated this. I'm not sure if he sent like all of their, investigative findings to McClelland, but he sent them, and then McClelland never got back to him. And then I think it was sometime in the autumn of 2023 that Click is called in to get deposed. Supposedly 10 days before that would reset to the phone how it was when it was purchased. Okay. Theoretically, if you had been using a SIM card with it, like the dual SIM adapter, like, would that have to be reset too? Or is it just strictly a tool that helps you go between two different phone numbers? Is that all it does? It doesn't like record any memory or anything. It just allows you to go between two different phone numbers. One device, two phone numbers. That's how I've been like trying to understand it. Alright, well, whatever. The SIM adapter just allows you to run two different phone numbers on one device. Okay, so there's no, like, that's good to know. I should write that down somewhere. To oscillate, to go back and forth. What's another word for oscillate? To switch between. It's probably like a better word. But who had the phone? Wasn't there 5 or 4 in the household? 4 or 5 in the household? That's a good point too. Yeah, I would think that it would be with the person closest to Libby who spent the most time with Libby, but that's also something to factor in now too, right? Oscillate, no, another word for oscillate. Back and forth, no, show more, fluctuate, waver, vacillate. Vacillate is what I was looking for. Vacillate. And I spelled it wrong too. Am I not spelling it right? Hold on. Oscillate. Oh, well, how do you say it then? So this is what happens when you have ADD. I need to take my medicine.
Vacillate.
Okay, that's what I thought. The Secret Life of Ned Smith, Rod and Elvis. Are you writing a book Monday? The Secret Life of Ned Smith. That kind of sounds compelling, actually. So there's no S in vacillate. Okay. Between these two phone numbers. just a tool to vacillate between two phone numbers. Okay, that's for me because I'm definitely not gonna remember that. But yeah, who were the other? It was Kelsey, Mike, Becky, and Cody, right? There would have been those four in the house. Okay, so yeah, and I haven't listened to anything with those guys, so can you guys even see that? Heck, I'll make it bigger. I'll go. If there's a way to, probably not. Maybe that's better. Okay. Okay, so did I put the receipt? Yeah, here we go. Okay. Oh, I was wondering too, do you guys know when the Sweet Southern Adam Bridge would know about the geocache and drive a hatchback Dodge Caliber? Yeah, that's what Artist showed too. What did Mathis say on Open Secrets? He could do anything with a phone while on meth. Who said that? Because the Kurtz stuff, I forgot about Kurtz. Garrett Kurtz stuff happens in 2018, right? Okay, so yeah, we were going to talk about the OIG thing. I don't know where I would put that actually. I'll put it Logan's property around that date. Cause affidavit. Can you say pled guilty or is it pleaded guilty? Mathis on Open Secrets. Who is Mathis? Is that her last name? The lady who does Open Secrets? For Adam Bridge? She was talking about Adam Bridge? On Open Secrets? I only have like a tiny clip of what Alex got from Open Secrets where she's talking with Kurtz on the phone and Kurtz is saying something about Garth talking about people having a video of the girls being hurt, you know, like a snuff film basically. But I'll have to go back and dig through all of that shit. Oh man, there's a lot of stuff to go through. him. She interviewed after Kurtz. Okay, so there's a guy named Mathis. Guy named Mathis. I better just make this big so I can see everything. I thought that was the other guy. There was another guy? So, and Monday's saying Adam Bridge knew geocache stuff. How do you know that, Monday? I'm just curious. I'm not like trying to be a dick or anything. I'm just wondering, how do you know that, hey, Iron? Chris Mathis. He's in prison for being with Garrett. Thank you, Iron. Okay, Chris Mathis was really good with a phone. Okay, thank you. Have to a video, skinny guy with reddish hair. Yeah, so, oh man, I need to find that. Cause like they say his name, and it's a guy that I had never heard of. Find in random queries? No. Okay, hold on, let me find it. Let me find it, guys. Let me do. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can play this, and if you guys hear this sound, let me know.
Actually, he's a fucking evil, sadistic, fucking lying piece of shit. Yes, it makes sense.
I'm playing it right now, by the way. Let me know if you can hear it. Otherwise, I'll play around with some stuff.
Can you please tell me again, what did she tell you that she heard or that she had saw videos of the crime?
I'm playing it right now, by the way, guys. Can you hear it?
She told me that Sheena Cottrell and Nick Edwards had fucking video tape.
Nick Edwards. You can't hear it? Okay, cool. Somebody named Nick Edwards.
Tapes of the shit, and that she heard him talking about it. And then when I asked her about it, she's like, "Oh, I don't know nothing."
And were you like, why did you just say that then?
Yeah. And then she shut it down, wouldn't fucking talk about it.
What's the reason? How does she know this Nick person?
Huh?
How does she know this? Who is this Nick person, and how did she claim to know him? Is this a friend or?
He used to live with her.
Okay.
Nick Edwards.
Oh. Wait a minute. So she's saying that she knew he did it and that he even had tapes of it?
She never said that he knew he did it. She said she knew that Sheena Cottrell and Nick Edwards were talking about who did it. That's what I said.
So Garrett's saying to Open Secrets that he's alleging that Garth knew somebody named Nick Edwards, and that they knew who did the murder or something, or who had the video, or there was a video. Does that, here, I'll play it again. Sorry, guys.
Actually, he's a fucking evil, sadistic, fucking lying piece of shit. Yes, it makes sense.
Can you please tell me again, what did she tell you that she heard or that she had saw videos of the crime?
She told me that Sheena Cottrell and Nick Edwards had fucking video tapes of the shit, and that she heard him talking about it. And then when I asked her about it, she's like, "Oh, I don't know nothing."
And were you like, why did you just say that then?
Yeah. and then she shut it down, wouldn't fucking talk about it.
What's the reason? How does she know this Nick person?
Huh?
How does she know this? Who is this Nick person, and how did she claim to know him? Is this a friend or?
He used to live with her.
Okay. Oh. Wait a minute. So she's saying that she knew he did it and that he even had tapes of it?
She never said that he knew he did it. She said she knew that Sheena Coxwell and Nick Edwards were talking about who did it. That's what I said.
Did you guys hear like a name Cox in there? Like, and hi Steffa, hello, and thank you Iron. I wrote that down. I need to actually put it in my timeline book. I'm never prepared. Never prepared. I'll be right back, guys. Yeah. Okay. Alright, this is good. This is good.
Isn't it actually the fucking evil?
Haunted. That was creepy. Yeah. Okay. So, let me see. Let's see. So, Chris Mathis, what did I write down here? I wrote down whenever this is, I'm just gonna write Chris Mathis. I'm guessing he's been put away for a long time too then, right? The Mathis guy. Body, and then, Mathis was good with the phone. But did you guys hear Garrett say anything about a guy named Cox? Because I swear he said something about a guy named Cox. Something Cox. Oh, Cox or Cops. Okay, that's a good call. Wonder if I should play it again.
Actually, he's a fucking evil, sadistic, fucking lying piece of shit. Yes, it makes sense.
Can you please tell me again, what did she tell you that she heard or that she had saw videos of the crime?
She told me that Sheena Cottrell and Nick Edwards.
She, Cox, and Nick Edwards is what I'm hearing. But let me see if I can slow it down.
She told me that Sheena Cottrell and Nick Edwards had...
So, yeah, Sheena Cox? Maybe he's not, maybe it's just like, here, let's...
Edwards.
No.
Me that Sheena Cottrell and Nick Edwards
Sheena...
had fucking videotapes of shit and
Is Sheena Cartrell a name? Who's Sheena Cartrell? Sheena Cartrell. And Nick Edwards. Cottrell. Okay, so there's a person named Cottrell on the case. Oh my god. Is related to Christy Martin. Fuck. Alright. Yeah, if so I know Pert was like, hey, you should make some family trees of people, and I'm like, I don't think I can do that. That would be tricky. So I'm just gonna put Christy Martin. I'm not gonna say that name too loud. Okay. So
she heard him talking about it, and then when I asked her about it, she's like, oh, I don't know nothing.
And were you like, why did you just say that then?
Yeah. And then she shut it down, wouldn't fucking talk about it.
dude, you were so artists, you guys were talking about that the other night. If you guys don't know, the Unified Demand was on the other night, and they talked about this. Yeah, Part, like, if you can help me, or like even do it yourself, because like I'm like, this is too much. I need to find Unified Demand. So it was this one, guys. Oh, sorry, I'm on my laptop. But I'm gonna, hold on. There we go. It's a lot, guys. Oh, you do trees too? Okay, so if you guys wanna, cause like, this live was super good. Were you guys, so artists, were you, and New Day, were you guys talking about the Rodell lady who's the Megan Allen mom in this live? So slow process. Okay, thank you for, I know, just going through the timeline has been slow for me too. And of course there's a ton of shit that I missed. I can't believe the first Crime Con was in 2017 in Indianapolis. Again, I try not to be a conspiracy theorist, but I think New Day made a good point there. Okay, so that's who Artist is talking about. Okay. But yeah, if you guys haven't, I posted the link to that. The last sister is Tina, the mother of Megan. Okay. So, I'm just gonna do this really quick. Is Megan Allen still in prison? Was that one time Tina Cottrell? Okay. That's confusing to go from Rodell to Cottrell. That would be hard. Okay. But yeah, if anybody has family trees that they wanna send any of us, like, that would be fantastic, because like I don't.
What's her read? How did she know this next person?
Huh?
How does she know this? Who is this Nick person, and how did she claim to know him? Is this a friend, or?
Nick Edwards, like, how did she know him? Do we know who Nick Edwards is?
He used to live with her.
Okay.
Oh, shit, really?
Oh.
Breaking news? Okay. Well, I'm just going to be here working on the timeline. But yeah, if you guys want to hit the thumbs up for me, that would be really cool. If you do hop out and go over to Profs. I'm just going to keep working on the... Yeah. I'm just going to keep working on the timeline and hoping that anybody will lend me
Wait a minute.
their brains for a little bit.
So she's saying that she knew he did it and that he even had tapes of it?
She never said that he knew he did it. She said she knew that she and Crossville Nick Edwards were talking about who did it. That's what I said.
She said that...
Is it
Actually,
Shit. So he said that Sheena and Nick were talking about who did it or something like that. Used to hang out with the Palladinos. Okay. So it looks like 2018 is going to be a lot of Kurtz, right? It's going to be a lot of Garrett Kurtz. So on the public relationship chart on kumu.io. Okay. The involved evidence on plain sight. Okay. The involved relationship chart. Thank you, Iron. Evidence on plain sight. Okay. Computer's obviously not happy with me. Okay. So, yeah. He knows more in, not on. Oh, okay. In the public relationship. Okay. Cool. Public relationship chart. Thank you, Iron. So yeah, I think 2018 is going to be a lot of Garrett Kurtz and then the terrific trio with Click, Fancy, and Murphy. But what did I miss? I missed start of the warrants. That should all be index like that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, search warrant for Ron Logan. And I don't have all the movements of when Ron Logan did stuff, but I don't really care. Cause like part of me is like I don't believe the timeline. I don't believe the timeline like at all. Ah shit. God damn it. Yeah. And because I don't believe the timeline, then like I don't really care. Well, I mean I will eventually, I think. Because it'll still matter, but it won't, like, really matter because... Why is this still... You little bastard. There we go. Okay. So, yeah. To me, it doesn't really matter. Because, like, I don't think that... I don't think there is a BG. You know what I'm saying? I don't think there is a BG. You just took your glasses off? Do you need me to make it bigger? Because I will. I will make it bigger. That's what she said. Oh my god. Sorry. Inappropriate. Known effect. Okay. Cyber criminal. Ryan kill. Purge of main. Okay. No BG use. Yes, yeah. Because, like, I've been going through, got my notebook of Eye of Apophis. And, you know, now that there's a third-party firm, independent firm, so is the Bullet, amen, yeah, that actually had a chance to look at some of the metadata and is saying that, hey, in fact, like, the Snapchat app was not running in the background, or in the foreground, I guess, when the picture is supposedly appearing on the phone, the 207 bridge, Abby on the bridge photo. To me, that's saying a lot. And I know, like, I've been asking ChatGPT, like, what could it mean, kind of stuff, and they're like, well, there could be this and this, but you would need to figure out this and this. So the link is what you copy and paste, share Google. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Iron. Let me... Where are you, streamyard studio? Okay. Wow. Holy shit. Oh my god. Who did this, Iron? This is insane. Holy shit. I will leave that in the, I don't have that right side up, no. I mean, I haven't really gone through all of Alex's, crime archive either, so... Yeah, you're a mod, so you can post that. I'm gonna save it on here. Let me... That's insane, guys. Let me email it to myself. I want to show you what Aaron... Oh my god. Okay. That like kind of took my breath away. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Yeah, I need that still. You guys ready for this? This like blew my mind. Holy shit. You did this? You did this, Iron? For Clinton Wayne Allen. Niece of Sheena Cottrell. So there is another Richard Allen. And Margie Zellers. Okay, that's good to know, artist. And Iron, you did this? You are awesome. I can't even begin. Like, my mind is blown a little bit. So basically you're saying that I go and I like hover over someone and click on it. Oh shit. I think StreamYard's crashing. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Are we still here? Are we still here, guys? I'm sorry. I think my internet's acting up. Let me know if we're still here, okay? But look at this. No longer edit the chart from my username as they bugged it. Okay, good. Thank you, Kali. They bugged it just after I posted the guy who was selling weapons. Wow. So they blocked you out of this. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you, artist. Wow. So how does it work, Iron? Because I'll put this link in the description if you want. Or if you don't want, I won't. But you know, if like, this is a very nice resource. I can't believe you did this. There is also a Richard Allen Whiteman in Indiana too. Okay. Artist, was he black? Huh. No, there's a Richard Allen thing. Okay. Rented to Westfall. Wow. No. Okay. So, Iron, how does it work? Do we just click on something and then it... Wow. Steve Hartman. Wow. Sam Hartman. Okay. Nick Beale. Jensen Richard. I'm just clicking all over the place. Ken Metz. Michaela Brooke Neely. Okay, let me see where it's like the most dense. This is insane, Iron. Thorn Hitch. You are amazing. I don't even know. Peggy Kurtz Garth. How in the world did you do this? Bryden Sandiford. But it became a spider web as I posted the link. People, a lot of family members that post stuff about the involved people. That's amazing. You are so awesome. Shows hundreds. You are just absolutely amazing. Sandifer, I think Big JD knows about the Sandifers. Oh, I can zoom in? Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This is so cool. Oh my god. This is like the neatest thing I've ever seen. Wow. There's Ashley Garth. Wow. Dude, and Mark Green was the guy that I was trying to think of. I think he was the guy who had his girlfriend killed, right? When they were doing the Delphi body count. Or he didn't have her killed, but like his girlfriend was killed. This is amazing. Look at all these people. There's David Erskine. Kyle Smith. Aaron, Iron, no wonder you know people like so easily. There's Nicole Bowen. There's a Palladino, some Palladinos. There's a Greeno that's not Anthony. Hainish. They locked you out of this? Justice Jones, Palladino, Vaughn, Weber. There's Kay Weber. Sanders, Weber, Brad Weber, Mullis, Guzman, Peterson, Ramsey, Forrest, Lindley, Fouts. There's Fouts. Byron, you are amazing. Please, no, I could not take over that. I would say that would be either for Artist or New Day or Pertinent, but I'm just trying to focus on the timeline, Iron. But I mean, I very much appreciate that. This is insane. I mean, in a very good way. Like I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. Look at all these Fouts. Look at all these Fouts. There's a lot of Fouts. Wow. There's a Thomas. Erskine Rogers, Samuel Davis. Wow. Bowers. How did you figure all of this out? Oh, there's an Adrian. There's another Adrian. Oh wow, I can get rid of. Okay. Wow. Coblane. Cochran. Wow. Oh my gosh. Sassman, Mitz, Doxy, Wallace, Weaver. I bet these are ringing a lot of names for people in the computer freezes. Did they confiscate your computer? This is insane. So amazing. Weathers, Garrett, some of these, like, I barely remember some of these names. Spinoza. So there are some. It's cool that there's some Latino people. Man. Oh, there's Brad Holder. Let's see the Espinozas and a Rodriguez. Huh. Killian. Oh, someone posted real crime scene photos on X during trial. I took a screen grab and it disappeared from my camera roll. Wow. After the Gabby Petito case was solved. If the Fouts family history is documented in a book, a sentence about Solomon Fouts hunted deer from a canoe on Fury Creek. Wow. They've been here a long time then. Wow. That's not good. The saw face. Or, jigsaw face. Snowburger. Wow. Wow. Were there woods? Like, was there a wood that died in, like, 2024 that was Libby's neighbor or something? I think around the same age as what she would have been. Amos, nice. Okay. Wow. How in the world did you do this, Iron? How in the world? You are amazing. Thank you for sharing this. Oh yeah, Kali Yuga, you remember? There was a Kyle Wood, I think, or Woods. Maybe one of the two. I guess he was like her age too, and they're like, oh, he was a trucker. And I'm like, dude, didn't he ended up dead in the creek, and then we never heard about him ever again. Okay. Well, thank you, Iron. Is it okay to post this link in was the first landowner on Deer Creek, and his house is in the canal park now. Fouts family. Soybean pioneers. Gotcha. Okay. Kyle Smith. I think they were neighbors at some point. Okay. Iron, would it be okay to put this in the description for people so they can access it too? Because this is amazing. This is absolutely, like, you're like a genius sleuth, man. That is awesome. You're awesome. So, yeah, for anybody, as long as it's cool with Iron, I'll post the link in the description. Post it everywhere. I put thousands of hours in it. Yeah, you did. I mean, I'm like tired for you. You're amazing. That is the coolest thing I've ever seen. I'm not gonna lie. Yes, thank you, Iron. Thank you. That is so cool. Dude, that's so cool. Oh my gosh. Well, I guess like if I don't know who else is, it's probably getting close to that time. What time is it? Yeah. Well, if you all are gonna jump over, I might dip off with your tree. That would be awesome too, to see criminal sociology. That would be really cool. Yeah. I wish there was like a way. Discord is a way that you can like I'll have to think about it. Evan Wood. Thank you. Oh, and the Tippecanoe River. Okay. On the 3rd of December 2024. Wow. Okay. Evan Wood. Yeah. I wish, again, my mind can only handle so many things, and like people, if I don't put a face to the person too, then I kind of lose them. So, I think I'm gonna stick with the, what do you call it? The, timeline, but I am blown away. I'm blown away, man. Oh my gosh. I wonder where the Tippecanoe River is. Where is the Tippecanoe River? How do you spell Tippecanoe with this? With an E? Tippecanoe? Sleuthing was easy before criminals started telling their mothers and aunties to stop posting stuff about them. Wow. Unless you know what to look for. Edited images. Gotcha. How so edited? Okay, but it's by Monticello, so. How is the river there? What's this river? Tippecanoe River. Lasky. Oh wow, so it does kind of go north. Okay. Sorry. I'm probably moving it around too much. Never tried printing it. Hi, Harden. From various spirit boxes. Oh boy. Tortuga. So Monticello must be bigger than... okay. No, it's not that big. Logansport. Delphi. Yeah, it's not that big. He has like Logansport. Still bigger than Delphi. Hey Nancy Drew. Almost military. Conversations came up, sounds like this was almost military. The layering in of other images that I had shown us so clearly, my brain started picking up the telltale signs of edits due to sleepiness. Stigmatism. I love you, Iron. Set up Owen Jones washed away at Riley Park. Never found. Proud of its lake. Artist was telling me about a lake. You know all the stuff. Try looking at the people on the chart while your eyes struggle to focus due to tiredness. Yeah. Now I have been kind of like tiffing with ChatGPT about Eye of Apophis stuff. Let me see if I can. What is it? Site and forensics. Yeah. It was kind of irritating me a little bit. But let me see. So basically what it was saying was like, as long as I had the original images, it's going to be pretty compelling, but it went into some pretty heavy details um, on the different ways that you look at the data. So, plain sight, open source computer forensics environment toolkit. So, yeah, the plain sight is, yeah, plain sight is the, what he was talking about, another eye condition too, very short-sighted. I think I'm in that stage of life where my eyesight's changing from nearsighted to not so nearsighted, but yeah, so you can use plain sight for recovering deleted files, parsing Windows registry artifacts, memory analysis, RAM, timeline reconstruction, extracting internet history and system artifacts, running multiple forensic tools from one interface. So it's a forensic workbench, and I guess I don't know if it's open source or not. Did it say if it was open source? Open source, yeah. So it's free to use. So it again, I don't know any of this kind of stuff. Rag Ripper, foremost, volatility. But then I was like, I'm watching a Shadow Man series. First episode. Okay, so it said that it wasn't the same open source forensic toolkit, but that's what he said it was. Yeah, digital pattern analysis platform or workflow. Yeah. Goes to show that Deer Creek does flood out of its banks and was very swollen the time the girls were being searched for with all the snow melting during the unseasonably warm phase. Yep. Yep. It is great. It's great work, Irene. So, and then it was like starting to fight with me over like, oh, digital DNA and it's not what you call it. I'm like, girl, like, if he's smart in this shit, he's trying to make it understandable for the rest of us. Yeah, keep in mind he's a forensic expert. Like, whatever. And so it was like, all, still going back and forth. And like, can you just listen to what I'm trying to say? It was all 100% unaltered. Yeah, so I did copy and paste what he had written in, yeah, what he had written in the description. I think this was episode 21. And again, it's like arguing with me about what he's saying. Like, that digital DNA is not what you call it. Odd that they never found a body, yeah. Nearsightedness and tiredness, possibly also combined with age, changes what you farsighted and nearsighted simultaneously. Yeah. It can get really bad. So, like, if the, hi Marigold, hi. Oh wow, you remember? That's so crazy. Hello, welcome. That's crazy. So yeah, like, but I was kind of having a fight with ChatGPT, which is normal. Maisel glove, yeah. So it finally admitted that plain sight was real, okay? That this platform software thing is real. I was like, Jesus Christ, alright. So it's good to see you. Yeah. And so I mean, like, it's been slow going with chat. So yeah, what's the Mirror, was it image? No, it wouldn't have, that wouldn't have mattered. Interest in it though. Okay. So, what was the thing that he said, that Chad said that was interesting? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Chat GPT did say the issue is that with very low resolution imagery, moving a selection by even 1 to 3 pixels can dramatically change apparent features. And of course, it's treating me like I'm a 12-year-old because I always ask it to, since I'm like, I'm not gonna figure this shit out. Follows the river, it empties into all the way to the Great Mississippi River. Oh no. That sucks. Um, yeah, so I had to go through like a ton of the episode 18 to show ChatGPT what I was trying to say. Um, I said obviously I could have took endless screenshots, but hopefully you can see what he's trying to do here, even though I have a feeling much you much better understand this than I do, obviously. This is from Shadowman18, Abby Snapchat. If pregnancy date was, yep, 7/7. If it has, I think you're not on your. Oh, that's perfect though. That's perfect because I do need to be able to. Actually, I'm gonna write that down. 7/7. That was 7/7. (2021). So it's 4 and 5. 7 and 7 is 14, which is 6. 5 is 11. So it comes down to 11, which could be 2 too, but yeah, that's a good question. 11 is a powerful number. 2 is interesting too. It was suspicious. Watch time, I could be wrong. It's suspicious, yeah. Whenever there's nothing left of a child, they just disappear out of thin air and then say, oh, it was the current that got him. Dogs are hungry, awesome. So, yeah. Yep. Low resolution, heavily compressed. So I will say ChatGPT did bring up like some interesting stuff that pixel blocks are expected in compressed images to have low resolution, be heavily compressed once they're resaved repeatedly, like a screenshot re-uploaded. But I was like, well, assuming that Ivapophis has probably better quality than most. He came out in February 2022 before the arrest of Richard Allen, and that's why I believe too that he was likely arrested. Like Rick Allen was arrested likely because Ivapophis was doing a really good job of digging into things that. Do I have it bigger of Abby with the softball? I don't. Do I have it? I think did I delete all of those? No, let me see. Would it be in? No, okay, well. on the taboo scene wasn't that taken Sunday with Grandpa outside? Yeah, I think it is pertinent. I think this was the one that was taken outside on the 12th, Sunday the 12th, but for some reason, like when I watched the grandpa talking about it, I thought he was talking about the weekend before, you know? But I guess it was the 12th, you know? And then like no. Several edits, calling it a Trojan horse. So again, I don't know how he's looking at these pixels. Yeah, pixels. Yeah, yeah. Just have that thing at yeah. Same shirt as alleged. Sign. Yeah, yeah. Exactly. That she was wearing the same shirt. Yep. And I don't know, there's an earlier episode where he says he has footage of Anna Williams saying that afternoon and Becky Patty saying that evening. Which is interesting, right? You know, but it's also like, I really don't think the whole thing happened the way they said it did on the morning of the 13th. The banana pan, yeah. I think Artist and New Day are right. You know? See, now, I would not know what I was looking at. Like, I don't know how he's finding this. Like, what is it that he's using right here? You know, like, what is this? What does this signify? I mean, he's saying that he's finding, like, anomalies and stuff. And maybe this is, like, a zoomed in thing of something over here. But, again, like, I have no way of understanding this. So I would like to know what program he's using here, what he's looking at, and what this means in order to fully appreciate it better. And in order for ChatGPT to shut the fuck up about stuff, since it's being a total bummer. You know, this kind of, like, how likely is that to happen? What does that mean? And he's saying they're edits, right? I love I2, yeah. He's saying they're edits, but, or that it's mutated, because pixels do not mutate. It would be good to know the science on, like, if something's altered a lot, or like re-screenshotted, or like compressed, or all of these different things. Like, could you ever get to this point where you see something like this? And we could just try it on another picture. But again, I'm not educated enough to do this kind of, or like I'm not knowledgeable enough to even begin to try to do some of this stuff. So like, it would be interesting to know, can we recreate this outside of the, you know, whatever, the Abbey Bridge photo. You know, we could just take a picture of like my cat, and if I like re-screenshot it over and over and over again, and I like have to compress it and make alterations to it or whatever. Like, would I ever be able to get to this point where this is happening, or where this is happening, you know? But I don't even know how, like, what exactly we're looking at to even, like, I don't understand what this is. If he's like changed the contrast, if he's like zoomed in on something particular, like, is this part of her shirt somewhere? I think he says there's like something that happens to her knees of her jeans. So he says, I discovered an edit, and then another and another. So he's saying that this is done by, yeah, by actually like doing something to the photograph, you know? And it quickly devolved from there. This is so great. Okay. Painted 8 pancakes and went to bridge in same shirt. No. Yeah. It was all created. Yep. The rest of their faces was different to such a degree that I researched the Habsburg gin a lot. I am convinced they have some bloodlines. I love you, Iron. So, this, I'll link this video too. Everybody should go watch it several times. It's like, we have a real problem. Yeah, most timelines are based on the 207. I tried my shoes when I saw his video to see if the same shoes did that. Did they? Did they do that? I think they're there. Yeah. People who theorize on why the drone didn't detect the girls. What is this about? What is this about the shoe, though? The question why the shoe wasn't found on February 13th. When was it found? And what does he mean by that? Aw, we love you, Aaron. Oh, Loopy. Loopy will probably come say hi. Let's see, Miss Joe. Yeah, Joe was good. He sometimes gave me anxiety, but he was really good. Yeah, I'm not like that detail oriented about the shoe. The bridge, it's Elise's. Okay. Huh. Okay. Search why Anna's home was not searched earlier. Why is this thing, is this moving? God damn fucking camera. Can you please not? Thank you. That's so weird and creepy to me, guys. Sorry. Here we go. Okay, so fake strikes, yeah. I think Gary Baudet, and then I think like a lot of privacy complaints too. They take the privacy stuff very seriously. How could have Libby edited this photo between 2:07 and 2:13 on her iPhone. It should be an iPhone 6, I think. And then he revises it, I think, in the next episode to say between 2:05 and 2:07. Which again, I'm not sure of the significance of that. And then, so this past week I was barraged with threats on my channel. Keep in mind, this is late August. This is August 31st. August 31st, 2022, right? So it's going to be like a little over a month before Rick Allen is like reinterrogated. One black Nike shoe murder. There are many cases similar to Delphi and Karen Reed that contain only one black Nike. Perhaps also Converse. Interesting, yeah. Wow. Yeah. So I of Apophis, yeah, Joe was probably seriously threatened, too, but put stuff out in the Madeline McCann crowd. Oh, that's what it was. It was the Madeline McCann crowd. Yep. But yeah, so imagine like the first week, the Wabash River search had started, I think, on the 18th or 19th of August. So about 10, 11 days in, I is like, well, this is when I puts out this episode, but he's been getting barraged the past week, right, with threats on his channel. And then the Wabash River search goes through the end of September, I think for roughly 5 weeks. They find nothing. I think that was a grift to launder money to certain individuals through overtime, quote unquote overtime, and or making it look like funds were going somewhere else for something. And then we have Kathy Shank finding that one receipt, the print job, cleared lead, that she printed out 2 years earlier, and being like, oh my gosh, everything makes total sense. So then they bring in Richard Allen by the 13th, and 13 days later they have him arrested, and he's not formally arrested until 2 days after that. But so anyway, I do think that I had been making a lot of really compelling points that probably spooked the shit out of them, out of Unified Command, and you know, and maybe that Pruitt guy was considering, you know, like bringing in the FBI. So yeah, yep, and I still have, yeah, hi Harden, hi, don't forget the odd Amish guy. Yeah, I still need to fully understand the significance of that artist, but I know you guys are going to be going over that too. So, and the J. Kyle Keener, or whatever his name is, lots of layers in the photos. Okay, because you guys said you were seeing images of the bridge in the sketches, like over, you know, the center part of the face, predominantly like in the nose and bridge of the nose, and, you know, down into, I think you said like the lower face. But yeah, I'm so slow behind everything, guys. I'm just trying to keep up. So, seeing the thresholds, shape entire perspective. Okay, so And these were a lot of the pictures that I took to show to ChatGPT by a female, which surprised me. Yeah, no, it doesn't surprise me. Only one. Oh, said there are templates for Bridge Guy. He proves that, yeah. So then, I don't know again exactly. Like, I think for the people who are going to have a harder time believing what it is that Iva Pappas is talking about, they're going to have to be explained what is this technique? What is this technique called when you make it topographical looking, you know? Because I think he says, like, overall there's, like, a broad, what does he call it? It's, like, a broad thing that he did. So, where is it? Uses principal component imagery and analysis. But to me, I'm like, I don't understand what that is. Like, can you tell me what the, like, he almost needs to teach, like, a small course on this kind of stuff to get the public on board with it, because, like, that is confusing, right? And I don't know what this is when you strip it down to the topographicalness. The way ChatGPT explained it to me was like, it's not like about where their shirt is or, you know, stuff like that. It's like where edges meet up against other edges kind of thing. Forensically, where you can change the settings and get this result. Okay. Broad strokes filter. Okay. Right tools, you can see the ball glove. Okay. Because, like, he'll show where it gets wiped out. Like, there's the ball, and he's kind of showing, like, where it was, right? And here is maybe some indentation right here. And I would think he would have to have, pretty good metadata, you know. It does look erased though. Outline of the left arm. See, again, I can't really see it, you know. I'm not good at seeing this, but I do feel like it's compelling. But I don't really, like right here, I don't really see it. I see where this has been wiped out, but I can't really see the arm. And then he's kind of overlaying them and, you know, doing the transparency overlay. So I can't really see, I think whoever, if it's getting edited, which I do believe now, whoever's editing it, I think is doing a good enough job here to kind of make that arm disappear for me, because I cannot tell, in all honesty. But again, this is not my forte, right? Okay, thanks for coming, right side up. Yeah, so anyway, he goes through it. He just continues to do the overlay, all the different things. Again, like, black outline is an alteration. The gray area is actually the background. So, how are they doing this? Like, how? I guess I need to know how they're doing, because, like, I'm not going to be able to make sense of it. baseball glove. And I can't really see the baseball glove as it goes away either. But I can definitely see where the blurriness is here when the ball goes away. The ball in the hand. I can see the blurriness there as overlays with buildings and animals. Oh. Slow it way down. Look, it's obvious now that, to me, it doesn't matter if I can see it or not. Like, it's obvious that the photograph doesn't come from Libby's phone, right? It doesn't come from Libby's phone, you know, based on, it doesn't come from the Snapchat off of Libby's phone. Let's put it that way, right? So, yeah, I'll link that video. I think all of them are worth watching though, if I'm being honest, and in sequential order, because you can see his process as he goes through it too. You know, you can see how, you know, he tries to start off looking at Bridge Guy and seeing what kind of weapons he has, seeing like how he could have, Bridge Guy could have, you know, cornered them, or what a scenario would be and stuff, but and as he goes through it, and he's starting to look at, like, oh, there's a stage being set, and that actually makes a lot of sense. And then he's just replaying their words, you know. Slow down that Abby audio too. Okay. But again, like, this is not my forte, so I would never, like, even try to comment on it. I need a third person to do it, because I know that I'm easily impressionable, right? So the fact that we have another expert coming out and saying, hey, this isn't driving, and, like, give us the metadata of the BG video. If you can't give us the metadata, that also says something, right? As digital fingerprint, and the images might have been added as digital fingerprints if users of the drop boxes with the right program. That's woof. Yeah, I'm not. That doesn't make me feel good. It does not make me feel good. So yeah, where are we right now? Yeah, I probably talked a bit too much right now, but we'll go back to, where am I? Oh, no. Why won't it let me click on the... Oh, because I need to stop sharing screen. God. Okay, hold on, guys. Yeah. There we go. Sorry. Sorry. I got so, like, caught up in everything else. Deanna, don't you guys remember the video that came out showing how they added Richard up? What was it, Deanna? They added Richard Allen to the video. Huh. When was that? Do you know? That's crazy, dude. They add... Oh, was it another creator? Was it a content creator though, Deanna? But in the hands of actual good cops, you can find some. Can be evidence in court. Okay. Iron. Wow. Wow. Okay. Well, this has been interesting for me. So, the video, yes. Deanna, if you find it or if you know where we can find it, you can send it? Okay. That would be great. Here, let me give you my... dark. See, I think I think somebody's been trying to patsy Richard Allen. I think too they were probably trying to patsy Brad Holder and that crew. Yeah. Thank you. Sorry this was kind of rambly. I hope I got most of the stuff that I need to add to the timeline. I need to find the click report. And when Becky talks about BH. Thank you. Linking one overlaid image to one user would bust open the entire... But how could you do that, Iron? How could you do that? Like, we need somebody, not me, talking about this stuff, right? We need somebody who understands this kind of stuff that can make it understandable for people like me. And then they can tell us, because, like, I'm sure you know what you're talking about too, Iron. But it would be the best to get somebody that, like, does it for a living, for them to be like, okay, this is what we're looking at. This is what's happening here. This is this and this is that, you know? And I just don't know. Yeah, even if you can't see the hidden images, the logo on the shoes is incorrect. Bridgefoot changes as he moves. Yeah. Yeah. So but it was never looked at either, and it was kept from the public in a very shady way, you know, because they were like, why couldn't they have given us that, like, how many years ago? Because it came out in 2025, so, like, they could have given that to us in 2017 probably, but they didn't. Why didn't they? That's a great question. You know, I feel like I'm really good at asking questions. I'm not good at, like, figuring out shit. But I'm not going to take anybody's word for it either, because, like, I remember the pro guilt people always trying to lie and gaslight, and the defense didn't fight it. They didn't fight it. Didn't fight. What didn't they fight? They didn't fight it. The not getting it out and stuff. Yeah, there's quite a bit. I will say though that I think Skip is what he knows in the timeline that he's put up about Daniel Pearson and where people were on the trails that day, because there were a lot of people on the trails, like, let's be for real. Skip will be able to use that that timeline of when, like, specifically Daniel Pearson seeing witnesses, or he's witness to BG, like, he'll be able to debunk the state's narrative of Richard Allen being there with Daniel Pearson. And then I think the digital forensic evidence is going to debunk or, like, bring down the house of cards on the timeline as the state said it, or as the family said it with Gray Hughes, which then became adopted by the state. I think that's going to collapse under scrutiny. Probably have an app, kind of like a QR code reader. Ooh, that's interesting. You know what's interesting too, Iron? There was a guy that was just arrested down here, and he was exploiting and predating on a minor who lived up in Indiana, and they were using Cash App and stuff. Yeah, they are. They are full of nature-loving photographers. Oh, especially of youthful ages, yeah. Yeah. Oh, dude, Father's Day is coming up. Did it come through? Let me check, Deanna. Not yet, but I mean, I'm sure it will. Um, but yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me. Can be traced through the URL. Okay. Yeah, but it was Cash App that busted him, but he was talking with her through Snapchat. He was talking with her through Kick. Um, but that's, oh, hi, Owl. Just waking up. Well, good morning, good afternoon, good afternoon. Yeah. Um, but yeah, so yeah, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Like, I gotta update. I gotta update the timeline of that stuff. Um, yeah, Iron. Big shout out to Iron. Um, Thank you for supplying the community with that resource. I will leave it down in the description. I will leave the link to Eye of Apophysis video in the description. What else am I gonna do? Ah, damn. Well, I'll remember eventually. So it'll get done, more than likely. But yeah, I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thank you for your brains. Iron, thank you so much for your thousands and thousands and thousands of hours of work on that. I'm like, I can't even believe it, dude. I can't even. My little brain can't hold it. It's like, holy shit. Um, yeah, you guys all rock. Thank you. Thank you for just being awesome. Um, and bless you, cause like, I don't know. I have renewed hope now. You know. I feel like things are starting to make sense to me more than they ever have before. I really, have to give that props to the community, props to artist and New Day, the Unified Demand. Like, it's it's kind of crazy that it really has been right there, right in front of us, and it's just crazy to think about that. Like, I don't even know. Um, Yeah, but you all have made it more understandable to me than this entire time. So thank you guys. We'll be on replay. Good to see you, Al. Good to see you. Yeah, but yeah, like, don't forget to head on over to Eye of Apophis, Unified Demand. Oh, thank you, Pertinent. It's really me and New Day and artists, because, like, it's really New Day and artists, because, like, oh, hi, Shay. Sorry, I'm just getting off, but yeah, like, they've really brought so many people together. Oh, and thank you, Deanna. I think I just got the email now too. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Bless you all. Oh my gosh, I love you all so much. Okay, so yeah, so anyway, sorry for the discombobulation. It's kind of always that way, right? But yeah, thank goodness for this community. Thank goodness for you people, because, like, I feel like it's finally starting to get back on track. So yeah, we shall see. But it was good to see you all, and I love you guys. And thank you guys for, like, getting the memberships. That's, like, really kind of, like, I don't even know. Like, that's crazy. It's just super crazy. So I long for a day when it becomes known that the very pictures they used to promote the case contained enough evidence to take them down. I love it, Iron. I love that. Yes, New Day and artists, your passion is kept. Yeah, they've really done so much for this, for my heart. for my faith in humanity. And yeah, I would say like I think my talent is seeing the talent of other people and then trying to bring them together, trying to understand what they're talking about too, so that I can promote it. Um, but yeah, like I also like a good infographic. If you guys, if you need an infographic, let me know. Um, sorry. Yeah, just rambling, just rambling. So I love you guys, and I'll talk to you real soon. And hopefully I'll have an updated timeline. The minute that I publish it, I will need to update it again. So I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.